For most people, the chance of getting to visit your favorite celebrity is 0 to none. But there are some instances where luck aligns according to your favor. In this video, we'll relive 10 amazing moments where celebrities surprised their biggest fans. Before we get to the video, make sure to like and subscribe our channel for updates. You can also turn the notifications on so you don't miss any of our videos. Ed Sheeran as the wedding singer. The wedding day is the most important event for every couple, but when Sydney-based couple Matt and Kaya failed to come up with the money for their supposed dream wedding, all hope seemed lost for the longtime partners. Luckily, the radio station jocks of Kiss 106.5, Kyle and Jackie O, came to their rescue and helped them by reaching out to the Sydney Bridal Expo, which happily handed out $60,000 to sponsor the couple's dream wedding. But the happiest moment in the couple's lives did not stop there. During the reception, Kaya and Matt were surprised to see Grammy award-winning singer Ed Sheeran appearing on stage to sing Thinking Out Loud as their first dance as newlyweds. The two were moved to tears as Ed's appearance is certainly the cherry on top that made their dream wedding extra special. Johnny Depp surprises fans at Disneyland. Fans of the well-renowned Pirates of the Caribbean movie franchise had no idea they'd be getting the ride of their lifetime at the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction at Disneyland in Florida. As the guests hopped aboard the wooden canoes and cruise along inside the attraction, Johnny Depp, dressed as the iconic Captain Jack Sparrow, initially pretended to be a wax statue. When the boat arrived at Depp's location, Captain Jack Sparrow sprung to life and had friendly and humorous banter with the guests in typical Jack Sparrow fashion. Later on, Depp appeared on a balcony and declared to the crowd below that this is the day that you'll surely remember because this is the day that you have captured Jack Sparrow. Robert Downey Jr. surprises a kid with no arm. Robert Downey Jr. is best known for his portrayal of the Iron Man and serves as a heroic figure for young fans around the world. In March 2015, he was given a chance to be a real-life superhero to a kid with no arm. Downey Jr. appeared in an Atlanta hotel as Tony Stark, the billionaire alter ego of Iron Man, and introduced himself as a bionic expert. He was there to surprise the 7-year-old Alex Pring, who was born with only part of his arm and has always been a huge fan of superheroes. It was clear that Alex was hiding his excitement in front of his on-screen hero and simply referred to him as Robert. The two would later sit on a sofa where Downey Jr. opened a briefcase that contained a prosthetic robotic arm that's similar to the one that Iron Man uses and gave it to the young Alex. It was all made possible by Limitless Solutions, a volunteer group dedicated to making free bionic arms for kids, which was founded by University of Central Florida engineering student Albert Minero. George Clooney surprised an 87-year-old woman. For most moviegoers and film buffs, George Clooney is considered to be one of the most dashing, leading men in Hollywood. He's still got the hots for a lot of women of different ages, and that even extends to an 87-year-old superfan. Pat Adams doesn't hide her admiration for the 59-year-old multi-award-winning actor. As her birthday approached, Pat decided to write a letter to George, who, just like her, lives in the village of Sonning in Reading, England. Much to the surprise of retirement staff, Clooney turned up with a flower and a card laced with a heartwarming message to surprise Pat on her birthday. This classy gesture of George not only brought smiles to Pat, but also the rest of the elderly people and staff at the retirement living facility. Oprah Winfrey surprises fans on Instagram. We can't deny the fact that social media plays a huge part in our lives right now. Every photo or video that we post garners different reactions from a lot of people, and that includes negative feedback coming from the internet trolls. Oprah Winfrey decided to have an online crusade to wash away the negativity flooding the internet by leaving positive and uplifting comments on her fans' Instagram posts as part of the Spread the Love segment for her O Magazine website. Kalen Allen, the man behind the reaction YouTube channel Kalen Reacts, shared his reaction as he tried to hold back tears when he received a notification from the 64-year-old media mogul. There's also one fan that jokingly declared she's ready to quit her job after being famous as one of the recipients of Oprah's virtual good vibe comment. Taylor Swift is an angel to her fans. Taylor Swift is one of those Hollywood celebrities that would always go the extra mile just to surprise her fans. Just last year, the pop singer has helped several fans who were struggling financially amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. One of the lucky recipients of Taylor's generosity was Samantha Jacobson, who lost her job as a cocktail server at a bar in Disney Springs in Florida. After posting on Tumblr about her current plight, Jacobson said that Swift reached out to her through Twitter and eventually gave her $3,000 to cover her daily expenses and monthly bills. In other documented episodes of Taylor's kindness to her fans, the Shake It Off singer donated $10,000 to cover the medical bills of one of her devoted fans who's battling stage 4 cancer. It seems that Taylor Swift's kindness towards her fans never runs out, as she even helped them pay their tuition, frequently sends flowers, arranges concert reservations, and she even invites them to her house just to hang out with her. Beyonce grants her dying fans one last wish. During the Miss Carter tour in 2013, Beyonce granted the wish of Taylor Davis of seeing her idol on stage for the last time, courtesy of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Davis was a 12-year-old girl with an inoperable brain tumor, and her last wish was to share a moment with Queen Bey herself. Beyonce immediately approached Taylor and gave her a kiss, followed by a tight embrace after being lowered down from the harness. The two would duet Queen Bey's Love on Top and later on rock out to the tune of the iconic Destiny's Child song Survivor. Billie Eilish dances with her fans. The fans of Grammy Award-winning electro-pop megastar Billie Eilish initially thought that they were just going to test the gameplay of the song Bad Guy for the video game Just Dance 2020. Little did they know the actual singer of the song was standing just inches away from them, hiding behind a curtain. As her fans started to mimic the dance moves they see on screen, Eilish surreptitiously crept behind them and waited before she got noticed. The fans were shocked and surprised the moment they recognized Eilish's presence, as she just stood at the back while she watched the fans dancing. Eilish greeted them with some tight hugs in return, along with sweet pleasantries to seal a memorable event for her biggest fans. Will Smith surprises shoppers at Target. How would you react when you see the face of a famous actor plastered on the self-checkout screen at Target? This is what Will Smith did when he suddenly popped out on the screen when customers check out their goods at a local Target outlet. Smith asked them to do random dares like juggling, push-ups, cite a motivational quote, and in return, the shoppers would win a $300 gift card paid for by Will. The shoppers willingly accepted Smith's challenge and were appreciative of the multi-talented artist's generosity. Smith would later physically appear on the local Target, greeting shoppers and exchanging selfies with devoted fans. Adele and Jennifer Lawrence turned up at a gay bar in New York City. Your planned weekend parties won't be the same, especially when two big Hollywood celebrities show up to the event unannounced. But for Adele and Jennifer Lawrence, just a typical girls' night out. The two eventually popped out at Pisces, a famous gay bar located in the heart of New York City. Adele and J-Law seemed like they were just having fun and treated normally by the sea of people. When Adele was asked on stage what her name was and what she did for a living, Adele gamely replied, "Hi, I'm Adele and I'm a stay-at-home mom," to the delight of the jam-packed crowd. Later that evening, J-Law was seen having a blast with Adele when she beat her in a drinking game, and the two longtime besties danced and shared a fun moment with the rest of the clubgoers. Which one among the 10 celebrity moments did you like most? If you've got a favorite celebrity moment that we forgot to include on this list, share your comments below. As always, make sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel so that you never miss a video.